All right, well, here we go, everybody. It is time for some Lakeland football action. It's the Cameron Comets heading over to Grantsburg here. Early starts. They moved the game up a little bit to 6:30 from 7 o'clock to try to mitigate the rain circumstances here tonight. So that's why the special time, kind of a late notice on that. So we are up and ready to go, just underway. Nick Rombach just walked in here. He's going to be doing the camera as soon as he wolfs down the brat he just bought. Did bring oh, he got Skittles, not for me also. His look spoke 1,000 words. My name is Bob Rombach. Nick's going to do that. Ryan Jansen also up here, just new athletic director. Hoping he's having a good time tonight. And Pete Johnson, you'll hear him over the PA. I am fighting a bit of a cold, you guys, so I will try not to cough too much or wheeze or all the things that have made my life miserable for a week. And if it's getting to be too much, let me know in the comments. I can definitely try to, I don't know, turn my mic off and just let you watch a game if it gets too bad. But happy to be here with you tonight. Grantsburg is 4-0. They're having a fantastic season. Cameron coming into tonight 0-4, having a rough season so far. On paper, this one looks like it wouldn't be a contest, but you never know. It's high school football. Cameron's been improved these last few years. I don't know anything about injuries or whatnot's going on there, so I know, talking to Adam and to the boys, Adam Hale, the head coach for Grantsburg, and some of the players, you just don't take people lightly just because of what seems to be going on. It is high school football. These guys want it. There's a lot of good athletes on the Cameron side, and never take an opponent lightly. So they prepared hard all week for these Cameron Comets to try to go to 5-0 on the season. Grantsburg victorious last week, their first shutout of the year. They beat Cadott, who was previously undefeated, 36-0. Before that, it was the last home game. Grantsburg beat Glenwood City 28-24 in a spectacular comeback. Pirates were down 24-0 at halftime, scored 28 unanswered, and won that one. And that was a fun night. Grantsburg beat St. Croix Falls 46-30 in a shootout, even though Grantsburg that time had a huge lead at halftime. St. Croix came roaring back, and St. Croix is a good team. They're 2-2. They dropped to their last one to Northwestern, who's also a ranked team. Grantsburg won their first game of the year 35-7 over Amory, and that's where the Pirates stand right now atop the Lakeland Conference with Chautauqua Weyerhaeuser. Weather-wise, it's a weird-looking radar, just small strips of rain, but it's coming our way. But we might be in between them. We might get drenched. It's kind of up in the air here, so we're ready for everything. I saw Nick brought an umbrella for the camera, I think, if it does start raining, because we've got both windows open here to give you the best view. Oh, it's for your walk home. Oh, gotcha. Okay, he said we could use it. What a guy. What a nice guy. Gotta make sure. Our folks on Channel 22, I forgot to maximize there. That's better, isn't it, you guys? Sorry about that. People watching on Channel 22.1 on Grantsburg Telcom, pleased to have you joining us. I know I know Brickfield, usually Hummers, have the game up on the screen, so hopefully you guys are watching and enjoying yourselves tonight. And there, the clock has just appeared, so that's one less thing to worry about. Coming up for Grantsburg next week, they go to Chautauqua Weyerhaeuser, and that's another one where Chautauqua Weyerhaeuser is undefeated. Grantsburg outside of this game here tonight, their opponent has been undefeated when Grantsburg's played them. So that's an interesting tidbit. Another interesting thing is Grantsburg this year worked out so they are home and away alternating weeks. So home this week, away at Chautauqua, home against Ladysmith, away at Unity, and wrapping up with Webster on the 17th here. The next home game is homecoming for Grantsburg versus Ladysmith, which is kind of nice because we've been at their homecoming games several times in the last 4 or 5 years. Let's see, Cameron. After tonight, they host Cadott at home, and then they have 2 on the road to Colfax, and then to Chautauqua Weyerhaeuser, and they finish at home against Ladysmith. And Cameron's made the playoffs the last couple of years. They're going to have to go on a bit of a run here to do that this year. They're 0-2 in the conference, so it's not outside the realm of possibility. I think the rule is you have to finish 500, so they have to go 3-1 the rest of the way. So it could start tonight. Grantsburg is a really good team. Of course, the Pirates, coming off of a state appearance, came in second last year. Lomira got the best of them down at Camp Randall. And, of course, Grantsburg trying to get back there this year. Would love to chat with you. We will play the initials game. I thought I left it up here, Nick, but apparently I did not. But I did bring a backup box of initials games, so we'll play that at halftime. Never mind. Captains for tonight. For Cameron, it was Garrett Givens, Jayton Silvernail, Sawyer Ebner, and Mateo Kelly. Mateo was not dressed, though. I mean, he was dressed. He just wasn't dressed for the game. So hopefully he's, usually you see that. That's probably an injury. So hopefully he's recovering and can get back this season. Grantsburg's captains were Caden Matheny, Ryder Anderson, Henry Quintana, and Bubba Quimby tonight. I've been having trouble with my replays. Hopefully, I'm going to just test a replay here, see if it works. All right, that worked this time. The first one during the volleyball game worked too, Nick, and didn't work after that. So hopefully that bug has just kind of worked its way out. Oh, sorry. I've got coffee here. I'm just trying to keep from coughing. Nick did say that if it got too bad, he'd take the headset for the second half and we'd swap spots, right? Isn't that what you said? He's not making eye contact with me at the moment. A lot of dead air, he said. Okay. Have I ever forced you to be on? I used to do that to people who worked with me because I'd have to use the facilities at halftime. I remember Taylor Joblad worked with me when I was doing radio, and I'd be like, oh, when it beeps, you've got to start talk about stats or something. He was like a junior. But he wanted to do it. It wasn't too big of a problem for him. Have you said, I know you've said a few words on air. Would you say you've said more than 50 words in the last 8 years that you've been helping on air? That like on purpose on air, like into a mic? Just overall, football, basketball, everything. Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true. So probably up to 100 words. He called some softball games down in Florida. I forgot about that. Nice to see Goob down on the field. Goob coming down. Used to patrol the sidelines a lot. Obviously a little bit of some health issues kind of holding him back. There he is by Stacy. There's Nick Hallberg, Mikey Moritz, Adam Hale, and Alex Rombach sucking down the root beer. Okay. And his mom's at the other end of the bench, apparently okay with that. Looks like we're lining up here for the national anthem, an early 6:30 kickoff here tonight. So I think Pete might be singing the national anthem here tonight, and waiting for the clock to kind of trickle down. While we have a second, I'm going to try to just move that a hair. Oops. Does that work? How's that? Oh, that stinks. Let's move it over a little. That clock, by the way, is just about a second and a half wrong. I'll get to that in a second.
To host the Cameron Comets for tonight's Lakeland Conference matchup. We're glad you could all make it tonight to this early game. I would ask if you would please stand and face the flag at the south entrance for the playing of the national anthem. Bob Olson spent many years in Grantsburg, coaching every sport under the sun. It's fun. This gridiron is named in his honor, and we welcome you to R.W. Olson Field. As we look toward the north end zone, I would like to introduce the entire Cameron Comet football team. As we turn our gaze to the south end zone, we introduce the entire Grantsburg Pirate football team. Grantsburg, Cameron, and the WIAA expect good sportsmanship by tonight's fans. It's important to keep your comments positive and in good taste. Nobody likes a complainer. Thank you.
All right, just about ready to go here. The two teams introduced. 12 minutes put up on the clock. And what I was saying is that the clock you see is about a second to 2 seconds behind. So like you'll see a minute 58 and it'll actually be a minute 56. You know what I mean? So just keep that in mind if there's ever like, they got to stop the clock. Now, Michael is world class up here. He would not make any mistakes like that. Mariah, click the like button on your way in. Show Bob some love. That's nice. Yeah, do that. Be sure you subscribe, too. That'd be awesome. Cameron fans, there's a new We Are Cameron page, YouTube page, so be sure to go over there and subscribe to that. Earlier this spring, in the spring, a whole bunch of the channels got taken down by YouTube without notice. So we had to restart the channel. So make sure you get over there and resubscribe if you're a Cameron fan, which I'm sure there's a whole bunch of you ready to go. See if the Comets can pull the upset here versus the Grantsburg Pirates. Levi Anderson to kick it away, and here we go. He kicks it at an angle. It'll be taken at the 25. Crossing the field and running into a couple purple jerseys. And the tackle is made by Daxter Schultz. That was a return from Michael Gronsky to about the 33-yard line. So a 7-yard return, and the Cameron Comets, AJ Guerra will be at the helm for the Comets. AJ 39 for 90, 511 yards. He has 3 touchdowns and 7 interceptions on the year. In the shotgun, he sends a man in motion, and it'll be a handoff on the right side. Not a lot there. Garrett Gibbons.
Tackled by Bubba Quimby.
Yeah, Bubba Quimby. Travis Rockensock maybe also came from over that direction. Gain of a yard. Gronsky and Martinson spread to the left. Guerra. And it'll be a rollout being chased. Throws it up in the air, and that is going to be in lane number 5. It finally falls. Intended for Martinson. It'll be 3rd down. Instant pressure there from Grantsburg. Here we go, 3rd and 9. Guerra rolling to his right. Chased, caught at the stick, and fighting for it and getting the 1st down. Good fight.
It is complete to Silvernail.
Silvernail.
That's a 1st and 10 Comets.
He had a nice yardage after the catch. And a 1st down on 3rd down for Cameron. Silvernail's going to come out of the game, and Andrew Larson checks in for him. Had 2 passes and now 2 runs. This getting caught up. Oh, big hit by Henry Quintana. That was Gibbons on the carry.
Henry Quintana.
Well, I was expecting to see Amari Walters, A.J. Guerra, and Marco Kelly on the in the backfield, but that time, or so far, it's been Gibbons. That time a loss of a yard and another tackle for loss for Henry Quintana, his 4th of the season. D. Hale says, "Go Pirates." Nice to see you, D. And Guerra throws a slant, and it is knocked away, intercepted! Levi Anderson on the tip drill. Let's take another look, hopefully, here after we catch their celebration. Just a simple slant pattern tipped by Saucy and caught on that tip from Sawyer Spate. And Grantsburg has it 1st and 10 after the interception. Guerra's 8th interception of the season. And it'll make it Grantsburg ball in good field position at the 46-yard line, right hash mark. Here's Brock Matheny, and he will hand it off to Daxter Schultz. cuts one in, and now he's dragging a defender for a first down to the 42-yard line. Dexter Schultz.
Tackle by Andrew Larson.
Dexter Schultz has 471 yards and 4 touchdowns on the season on the ground. Almost as lethal, more lethal through the air, 214 yards on only 8 catches. He has 3 receiving touchdowns as well. And they got him to jump. Good job by Micah Sagal there. Micah, the center, saw Cameron jump offside, so he snapped it to create the whistle and a 5-yard penalty. It'll be 1st and 5 now for Grantsburg. They're going to hustle back to the line. The white hat does the arm circle, gets the clock going. Schultz in the backfield with Matheny. 2 guys split to the left. That's where they're going. Caden Matheny, he catches it, makes a move inside, now back outside, dives towards the yard to gain for the first down, and he's very close to a first down. That's Caden's 12th catch of the year, and this one will be enough for a first down.
First down.
Grantsburg moving quickly, getting to the line of scrimmage. 2 guys split to the right, along with Ryder Anderson. Caleb Rombach on the left, rolling right. Brock looking, he's got a guy, and it's Ryder this time, who had a fantastic game against Cadott. 2 receiving touchdowns for Ryder Anderson, and that's another easy pickup, 4 yards, 5 yards, and it's 2nd and 5. Two guys split right. Daxter's going to switch to his left. This is going to be a little flare out to Ryder. Ryder is tackled.
Swing pass complete to Ryder Anderson.
Not much there for Ryder. Good tackle on the outside there by number 3.
By Gibbons.
Garrett Gibbons.
3rd down, 3.
So Grantsburg facing 3rd down now. They've been able to move the ball well here in this first drive after the Levi Anderson interception. Levi had a stellar game last week too. And they give it to Daxter. That's a good idea because he's got the first down. He shakes off a tackle, and he is down inside the 15 to about the 13-yard line.
Ebner on the tackle. That's a Pirate. First down.
So 1st and 10. And here's the snap. They're going to throw it to the right this time. This is Reese Jensen. Jensen trying to get to the outside. Oh, he does it! And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Reese Jensen. Nice block there on the outside as well. I missed who it was. Let's watch it again.
Holding the call against the Pirates.
There was holding, so maybe we won't watch it again because maybe that was the hold. So holding on the touchdown, so no touchdown. Well, maybe we can watch it again, see if we can pick it up. I didn't see who got it. I don't think it was Caden. That looked like a good block. I didn't see where the flag came in. What's that? They called it on Caden? Oh, okay.
First down, 17.
So now 1st and 17 backs him up to the 17, no, to the 20-yard line. Reese on the end around, he gets a chunk of it.
Jensen with the carry.
Gain of about 10 for Reese. And
tackle there by Brandon
equipment
Reynolds.
malfunction. You can't see him, but that's Dylan Seeger. I was going to talk about him a little later. He had to come off because his helmet came off. But Dylan back from injury. He's missed the last 2 games. Good to see number 5-2 back out there. He's going to make a big difference. And Brock's going to take it up the middle. He makes a couple of moves. He's nearing the goal line. He doesn't get the touchdown, but he does get the first down, it looks like. It'll be 1st and goal for Grantsburg. Good tape job.
1st and goal.
So Brock is going to come out. Levi Anderson, who had a receiving and a rushing touchdown last week, is going to come in as the quarterback in kind of a wildcat deal here. He ran the ball every time he was in this last week against Cadott, and he will run it again up the middle, and Levi is in for the touchdown. Pretty simple, just right up the middle. Those boys clearing the way. Nice pull from Quintana to clean out the linebacker, and the Pirates lead 6-0. And this is Rockensock. Rockensock for 2. Oh, he gets across, and he's into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Woo-hoo! Travis Rockensock. Oh, I missed the front end of that. That was as timid getting across the line as you can get, but that's pretty awesome. So a senior play here early in this one, 6:34 left to go. We're going to take a quick break and say thank you to one of our sponsors.
Whether you're soaking in a warm summer evening, relaxing at home with a family, or putting in a hard day's work, no matter how you internet, Grantsburg Telecom has you covered. Grantsburg Telecom is proud to deliver the area's fastest Wi-Fi ever offered, meaning whether you work from home or manage a local business with cloud-based systems and real-time data, you can relax knowing that our secure, reliable fiber-first network will be there for you. Visit grantsburgtelecom.net/fiber to learn more today.
All right. Hey, let's catch up on some of the comments. Of course, John Griffith from Cameron, always watching, always so encouraging from the very beginning. He's the reason there's a We Are Cameron, by the way. Mariah, again, always positive. D liked that interception. Whisk Mama and Mariah again. All right, here we go, everybody. It is 8-0 Grantsburg here. 6:34 left to go in the first quarter. And Levi Anderson just scored the touchdown. And now he kicks one away. That's a tough one, and it is corralled by Silvernail at about the 34. So I'm not sure if that went as far as Levi wanted it to. And here comes the T-boy, Alex Rombach. Let's see. Not a lot of hustle. Not a lot of hustle. We'll have to talk about that tonight. He's got the drip. He's got the drip, that's for sure. He just tripped. So here we go. Guerra in the shotgun. Two guys split to the right, to the left. And looking, he's got some time, throws it to his right, and Ryder Anderson there, and then Henry Quintana to clean up. I think that's going to be maybe a half a tackle each.
Guerra's pass complete to Silvernail. Tackle by Ryder.
It's going to be behind the line of scrimmage by a little bit, give him forward progress to almost the 35-yard line.
Second down, 11.
Grantsburg's defense really showed up last week against Cadott. I haven't seen the stats, but I don't think they really gave up any yards, especially in that second half against the Hornets. And it'll be a keeper for Guerra. That's going to work a little bit. Gain of about 5 yards out across the 40, maybe more like 6 or 7 yards for the quarterback.
They're down 4.
Want to shout out Kate, who's been doing the football games for us and the volleyball games matches in Cameron. Kate is phenomenal. We love her, and we're so glad that she's still doing it, even though she lives in Chippewa Falls now. Comes up and does the fall sports. And we're going to get Jay back on the mic for basketball. Very exciting. Love working with Cameron people. Guerra in the shotgun, 3rd and 4. Some pressure over the middle. It's tipped, and after that, the closest to it was Caleb Rombach. He was playing pretty deep on that one. He might be able to sneak up. There's some good pressure. Guerra forced to throw early, and now Guerra will be back to punt. Levi Anderson back to receive for Grantsburg. Punt is away, end over end. That's a beautiful punt, angling toward the sideline. It will stay inbounds and settle in at about the 28-yard line. So the Pirates will have it at the 28-yard line. First and 10 for Grantsburg. Daxter has 2 carries for 24 yards, 2 12-yard carries so far. Brock 1 for 9, Reese 1 for 10. Here's Brock back behind, or in the shotgun with Daxter next to him. Oh, it's a fake. Brock's going to keep it himself. He's got some room ahead and needles his way down to near first down yardage. Great downfield blocking by the offensive lineman.
Tackled by Larson.
Saw Lyle Lozier down there.
Second down 1.
And 2nd and 1. It's going to be a pass. Looking deep down the middle, or no, it's to Reese Jensen. Oh, nice play. He looked like he had it for a moment and then broken up at the last second.
On the play by Gronsky.
Michael Gronsky. No, that was Guerra. Guerra on the breakup. So back into the game is Levi. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, Levi is back there now with Daxter Schultz. And Grantsburg did flinch, but not before Cameron came across. So there goes that idea, and that's going to be a first down for Grantsburg, and they're going to go back to the traditional lineup. Reese Jensen comes back out, and so does Brock Matheny. Matheny throws to his left, and it's through the hands of Caleb Rombach.
Rombach falls incomplete. Second down 10.
Back to pass again. He's going to take it himself, and he's tripped up.
Brock Matheny keeps tripped up on that play by Sawyer Ebner. Third down 8.
So 3rd and 8. Ryder Anderson coming in with the play. And a whistle. Timeout called by Coach Hale from the sideline right before the snap. So we're going to take a quick break as well and say thank you to Northwood Tech. So a timeout called by Grantsburg just to get this one right. 3rd and 8, and a spirited Cameron team making some nice plays defensively. Grantsburg getting the Comets to jump a couple of times, once on the previous drive, once on this one.
3rd down 8.
Grantsburg scored on a Levi Anderson run from about the 3 or 5, or I don't know where it was, on their first drive, and now faced with another 3rd down here in their second drive. Rolling right, looking, he's got a lot of room in front of him, and he beats the defender to the sticks. So a first down, Scott Butterfield forcing him out of bounds, but Grantsburg moves the sticks, and Brock Matheny getting it done with his legs. He has 32 yards on the ground on 4 carries. He's the leading rusher for Grantsburg so far. Grantsburg to the line of scrimmage quickly. 2 guys split left, 1 to the right. Matheny will hand it to Daxter Schultz. Daxter's got trying to get to the edge, and he is taken down.
To the left side, tackle there by Michael Gronsky.
And there's Gronsky on the tackle. Daxter, it looks like he got taken down awkwardly.
Second down 11.
Thought he came up saying he got face masked, but there were 3 officials looking right at it. Said nope. So a loss on the play of about 6 inches, so it'll be second and a long 10 for Grantsburg. And it'll be a handoff up the middle this time, and Schultz will get about 4
carries once
yards.
Again. Tackle by Andrew Larson. Third down.
So I gotta, just seems a little lethargic out there for Grantsburg. And Daxter's going to try it on this side. Scoots by, now makes a cut. And that's a nice little run there for Daxter Schultz of about 10 yards. And a first down for the Pirates.
Ultimately tackled by 3 Comets. That's a Pirate. First down.
Looks like Renee Rombach ran across the field and will be tending to somebody over there for the Comets. And there's a hand up. No, it's a keeper. Here's Levi weaving his way, and he's down near the 25, got to the 26, gained about 6. And back to pass. Looking left, still looking, in some trouble, steps back, lots of protection, and this is going to throw it towards the sideline, and it is caught, but a flag on the play.
Complete Ryder Anderson flag.
I think they're going to get a block in the backfield here.
Illegal block, the call against the Pirates.
That'll nullify the catch. I think it was Caleb who caught the ball on the sideline, just a little scramble drill. Was it? Oh, yeah, yeah. So, again, Grantsburg kind of shooting themselves in the foot. That was a block in the backfield, so that's going to be 10 yards from that spot. So now it'll be 2nd and 14 for Grantsburg. So, again, a little bit weird feeling here. That's an obvious screen, too much pressure right away, but good job by Cameron to fill in behind those guys and not let Grantsburg really get anything there. A decent like 5 yards on that for Ryder Anderson, makes it 3rd and 9. 4 down territory here. And another 3rd down for the Pirates. Good job by Cameron to force these 3rd downs. Grantsburg's converted every single one of them, so now can Cameron bow up and get one here. Back to pass, looking right the whole way, now over the middle, and he spikes it in front of Ryder Anderson. I think he saw a late breaking linebacker and didn't want to get his guy killed on that one. So the Pirates having some trouble offensively. They've had some good success running the ball up the middle with Daxter. Well, the Pirates will go out there, go for it on 4th down. Fourth and 9 at the 32. Rolling left, chased, throws to the sideline, and it is incomplete. Skips in there, trapped by Caden Matheny. It's a turnover on downs by the Comets. Good job by Cameron to stop Grantsburg's offense. And again, the Pirates just coming out here flat I don't see much excitement. I don't see good execution as well, like we've seen. A couple of emotional wins in a row. That tough one against Cadott in the rain. The tough one against Glenwood City. They look at Cameron maybe and, you know, human nature. But the Comets have come to play. Yes, Grantsburg leads 8-0, but maybe 1 or 2 plays left in the first quarter. Cameron has to be happy with where they're sitting. Guerra puts a guy in motion, and Guerra will roll to his right, and there will be a flag on the play, almost intercepted by Saucy. Sawyer Spate, this is going to be holding. You can see Bubba getting held. His jersey came away from his body, so that's going to be a 10-yard penalty on Cameron. And the clock stops with about 34 seconds left to go.
Holding the call against the Comets.
Hey, buddy. Hi. You're standing right by my microphone.
First and 20.
First and 20 now for Cameron. Guerra, he's going to keep it himself this time, being chased, but he's going to outrun Bubba to the sidelines. He gets about 9 yards on that first down play.
Out of bounds near the 30.
I'll grab my mic. Thanks. Oh, that's tough. That's not good. Here we go. Throwing over the middle, knocked away by Spate again, having a nice game.
Third down, 12.
That'll work. And an injured player. Renee's on the other sideline, I think. So she's going to come over from there. And that is Ryder Anderson, who's down. He's kind of holding his right ankle. We won't speculate. We'll take a quick break here and say thank you to Burnett Medical Center.
At Burnett Medical Center, we understand that urology concerns can feel overwhelming. That's why we offer advanced surgical care with a personal touch, right here in your community. From kidney stones to prostate health, we're here to provide clear answers, expert treatment, and compassionate care every step of the way. Together, we'll help you move forward with comfort and confidence.
All right, so 3rd and 12 as Ryder was able to walk off under his own power. Renee went back over to Cameron's sideline to check on whoever she's working with. 3rd and 12 for the Comets. Guerra back to pass. One receiver falls down. He's going to go deep down the right side, overthrows everybody. Closest person to it was Reese Jensen, who fields it on a hop, and that's going to be 4th and 12. Grantsburg sends in their punt return team. I could hear that. It's not a great place either, is it? And Guerra's punt is away. High punt, end over end. And it'll be fielded at the 40 by Levi Anderson to the 45. Jumps and gets across midfield, dragging a big defender with him. Good strength there by Levi Anderson. Derek Ewald on the tech. All right, 1st and 10 after the punt. Grantsburg leads 8-0. 7 seconds left still here in the first quarter. And that's going to be Brock again knifing his way through down to about the 41-yard line. And that will finally bring that first quarter to an end. That took forever, that last 30 seconds or so. So we will take a quick break. I've kind of inundated you with some ads here. We'll do one right now, and then we'll be right back.
I'll give you one good reason to eat.
And here we go.
Everyone knows me as Maddie, but here I'm Master Sergeant Hefner.
You can't stop this. Ha. So let's go.
This is my life in the Air National Guard.
You can't stop this. Never. Let's go.
All right. Hey, we're going to play the initials game at halftime. Do you want to know what the initials are? Me too. Here. There it is. The initials for tonight's game. FS. FS. Dane says, lock in, fellas. Dane is correct. Lock in, boys. If you're a Grantsburg fan, you're kind of not used to seeing the, I don't know, just the lack of execution maybe, or lack of fire, perhaps. All right, here we go. 2nd and 4. See if the Pirates pick it up here in the second quarter. And there's a Schultz run, bouncing it to the outside, tries to cut it in, runs into his own blocker. Not much there. Just missed timing that correctly. He was looking for Levi to block, and instead he ran into Levi there. Was trying to cut off his hip and just mistimed it a little bit. And Brock will take it right up the gut. Brock getting it done on 3rd down. Another 3rd down make for Grantsburg.
Tackle by Haney. Hey, that's a Pirate. First down.
Brock Matheny, he's going to throw it out to Reese. Reese looking for a block, he gets one. And then he's ankle tackled, but he still falls forward for a nice gain on that little swing pass, screen pass. Gain of about 7 for Jensen.
2nd down, 4.
We'll call it 6, 2nd and 4. See if this is Daxter Schultz's. Indeed, Daxter trying to find a hole. Good tackle. And it might have hurt one of the kids, but I think it was Miles Grassman who was the first to get to him. Yeah, that was a good low tackle for Grassman. And then a couple guys cleaned it up, gain of about 5 for Dax, and a 1st down for Grantsburg. Back to pass, looking left, throwing left, it's to Caleb. Not much on that comeback. Inside the red zone though, gain of about maybe 3 on that play.
2nd down, 6.
Down to the 18-yard line, 2nd and a long 6 here. Back to pass, Matheny looking right, throws to twin brother Caden down to the 10, and that's enough for a 1st down. So not trying too much downfield. That is the 11th attempt. How many incompletions? 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's 7 for 11 for just 33 yards. Is that right? And a flag. And Cameron jumped again. So it'll be 1st and 5 from about the 6. So there is an opportunity to get a 1st down. Ball was at the 11, now at the 6. No, it's inside the 5. So I'm not sure how that's working. It's basically 1st and goal here from the 5. And Matheny, he will hand it to Daxter, who gets stuck at the line of scrimmage, and now some drive.
Pounding his way through the middle.
Didn't get a lot there, but a lot of want to by Daxter Schultz. The interior of the line there for Cameron did a good job standing him up. So no gain on that play. Matheny and Schultz in the backfield, trips to the right, Rombach to the left. Looking over the middle, oh! Had to kind of throw it behind him. The linebacker was there, and it's incomplete to Caden. Now it's 3rd and 5 again. So now they have twins right, twins left. Send Levi in motion. They're going to give it to him. He's going to throw, and open in the back of the end zone is Reese Jensen.
Complete to Reese Jensen for a touchdown.
Take another look at that trickery. Little option pass there. Reese gets behind the defenders and just has to catch the ball from Ryder. Well, we've seen Travis Rockenstock get his senior play, and will they try another senior? Actually, a lot of the seniors are skill players, so they don't have to worry about it too much. Back to pass on the 2-point conversion, and that is Caden Matheny catching it. That was a nice little play. Let's watch Caden on this. Just a little in and out. Caught just over the goal line for 2 points. 16-0 Grantsburg leads here. Mariah says, oh, can't wait for the initials game. Brock Mahomes doing it himself. Keep it rolling, boys, says Zachary. Good to see you, Zach. Zach got a buck the other night. We're very proud of you, Zach. Noah says, let's go, Grantsburg. And Robin says, yay. $16-0, 9:14 left to go here in the first half. So the Pirates kicking right to left now, and here's Levi Anderson, his 3rd kick of the night. That's going to go out of bounds. One hops right to Adam Hale, who probably is not very happy about that. So the ball will be out of bounds. That's going to be a penalty on Grantsburg. So Grantsburg does like to kick it off and do that angled kick. And they've had a few of those this year, kind of one of those things. When you kick it towards the sideline like that, that's going to happen from time to time. So Cameron will start with it at the 35-yard line. There's Guerra trying to get something, and he is mowed under at the 30-yard line by several guys. Rockenstock, Matheny, everybody over there for Grantsburg. Another tackle for loss for the Pirates. And that's a loss of 5 for Cameron. It'll be 2nd and 15. Dane likes what he sees now. Let's go, fellas. Sonia says, go Pirates. And now an injury. Well, Renee is going to run across the field. They're going to stop the game for her to get across there quickly and tend to whoever got injured. Here's Guerra in the shotgun. And he will no, it's not Guerra. Maybe that's who got hurt after that hit. And that's another one escorted out of bounds. Schenko.
Forced out of bounds
Brady
by
Shimko.
Talon Meyer.
Talon Meyer will get credit with the tackle. See Talon in there on the left side. So Grantsburg going with 4 linemen right now. Interesting. So they've got 4 linemen. Normally it's 3 down linemen and 4 linebackers, so a 3-4. Now they've got a 4-3. So Meyer playing the defensive end here to this side. Looks like just a cover 2 situation here. And Shimko, he's going to throw it, and it is overthrown and intercepted by Caleb Rombach.
Picked off by Caleb Rombach.
That's Caleb's 2nd interception of the season. And what is even this? See, this is what I'm talking about. The replay thing just, well, that was Caden's 2-point conversion. Anyway, Caleb with his 2nd INT of the season, and it's 1st and 10 Grantsburg at the 41-yard line. Now, that was the backup quarterback out there for Cameron. Hopefully, Guerra is okay. It's kind of hard to see all the way across. I'm looking for Renee. She would be working on him. Looks like she's on the bench. Back to pass. And that ball comes loose. It might be back to Cameron's, and who's got? They're fighting for it hard.
Covered by Grantsburg.
Whoa, great effort there by D.Y. Dylan Seeger would not let that ball loose. It certainly looked like Cameron had all rights to it, but Dylan jumped on there and grabbed and secured that fumble. As it is, it's a strip sack, and it is 2nd and 14, 15 yards. Yeah, 2nd and 15 after that loss.
Second down, 15.
Clock is going, under 7 minutes to play in the first half. And this will be an end around to Reese Jensen. Ooh, big pancake there from Daxter Schultz, and then another 5 yards or so after that. So gain of about 6 or 7 for Reese Jensen.
Tackle there by Brady Shimko. 3rd down, 8.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Matheny steps up, still looking, taking a long time, rolling left. Now he wants to lob it to his brother. Oh, Caden's got it at the 10. He slips the tackle, slides into the end zone for the touchdown. I guess the replay system is deciding not to work all of a sudden. I don't know why that happens, but great play there by Caden Brock, really holding on to the ball. Found an open receiver. Now he's going to roll right for the 2-point. Going to throw it back. This is going backwards. Oh, that's a fumble. Bubba's got to pick it up and run. He's got it. He's upended at the 5-yard line, and now he's looking at people. He's got his hand in the air. He's not exactly sure what's happening. That was his big moment there, Bubba, on the 2-point conversion. They'll talk it over. That thing was really high in the air. I think there was a lot of pressure, unexpected pressure. All right, Nick's zooming in. There's Garrett. He's going to play catch with Renee. Hey, all that. I made her run routes in the front yard when we were first married. And she's developed some good. She can catch the ball well. So hopefully Guerra is okay. He looks like he's holding his side. I don't know if that's an indication or if that's just how he stands, but hopefully he can come back into the game on this next drive. Good camera work, Nick. 5:55 left to go. It's 22-0. I suppose that would be a good thing to put up on the scoreboard. There we go. Cameron has all 3 of their timeouts. Grantsburg has 2 timeouts left here in this first half. And the kickoff deeper and more on the hash mark, taken at the 20 to the 25. Silvernail is caught at the 30 by Baxter Schultz. And Renee and Alex will join each other as they run off the field together. So last time Cameron was out, it ended in an interception, and I think Guerra, I can't tell. I think Guerra's back out there, yeah. So AJ back in the shotgun. He will, no, it's not AJ. It's a nice little run, though, by Silvernail. Is that Silvernail or is that, yeah, that's Shimko. Shimko on the quarterback keeper, and that was about 12 yards for Shimko.
Shimko on the keep. 1st and 10, Comets.
Grantsburg leads 22-0 here. Trying to keep Cameron out of the end zone before halftime. That is something that the Pirates sometimes seem to do. Let that last minute score. That happened against Amory, happened against St. Croix Falls. Almost against Glenwood C. That would have been a fatal one for him. 1st and 10. And it's Shimko again. He's going to throw. No, he's going to run. He has some wheels. He's got another first down.
Once again, first down once again.
Another about 12-yard pickup for Shimko into Grantsburg territory. 5:08 and the clock stops. Grantsburg back into their 3-4, it looks like. And it might have been that as Talon is in for the injured Ryder Anderson on the left outside linebacker there. Here's going to be a bit of an option. Good job by Bubba to turn that thing back in, and then it was Justin Julien and Henry Quintana on the tackle. And that's no gain on the play. And a timeout called by Cameron with 4:53 left to go.
4:53 remaining in the half.
So again, Grantsburg heading to Shatek Weyerhaeuser on Friday. And Cameron will be hosting Cadott on Friday night. Grantsburg and Shatek Weyerhaeuser both 4-0 overall, 2-0 in the conference. Cadott, Ladysmith, Webster, and Unity all at 1-1. And then Cameron at 0-2 in the Lakeland. Love having y'all with us. It is so far so good weather-wise. We're hoping that that stays. I know our Ellsworth game is delayed because of the lightning down in Ellsworth. Obviously, that's a little ways away from us, but hopefully we can sneak this one in. And back to pass. Looking left, throwing left. It is caught, slipping a little bit. Daxter Schultz, oh, suplexes him. And that's a good tackle over there. So Shimko now completes it. Gain of 3 on second down, so 3rd and 7. Third and 7 here. Tyler McCormick in at safety. Looks like Levi Anderson's moved to a, they've got 2 guys in motion, and that is going to be false start.
Illegal motion to call against the Comets.
So that was just, since that guy was on the line of scrimmage, that's a illegal, or that's a false start, I think. If he wouldn't have been, that was two guys in motion, and probably would have called a timeout. Each team with 2, 3rd and 13 now. And Shimko is in there instead of Guerra, who's out injured. And, there's just maybe a little bit of getting used to the new signal caller, perhaps. Yeah, Mariah says, someone bring Bob a cough drop. And I was doing one, but then I'm afraid you guys can just hear it clatter against my teeth. It's a rough one, allergies, but I got this cold. Thanks for thinking of me, Mariah. Back to pass, Shimko in some trouble. Oh, nice block. Throws it across the middle, nearly intercepted by Levi Anderson. Undercut the hip there, and it's knocked away by Anderson. That was intended for Gronsky. Now it'll be 4th and 12. The clock stops with 3:50 left to go. I am drinking some hot coffee. So into punt, and I don't know who the backup punter is, but here's the snap. It's a little low, but handled. Yeah, that's not too bad. And it's going to get a Cameron bounce, and it'll bounce inside the 20-yard line. That was number 10, Jayton Silvernail, and he is one of the captains. He stepped in nicely to punt. Guerra had been doing a good job punting so far, so Silvernail steps into one. Here we go. Matheny hands it off and immediately met in the backfield, still fighting for it. Oh, he sneaks free of it somehow. Daxter Schultz drags guys ahead for a couple of yards. That looked like it was dead on arrival. Such a strong runner, physically and mentally. He's got it looked like his glove might have even gotten taken off there. So the clock starts, 3:14 and counting now, and left in the first half. Back to pass, Matheny looking. He's going to go over the middle. It's caught by Caden. Caden shakes a tackle, looking for a block. Good job by Caleb to... Man, I can't get the least bit excited to let go of that before he got a holding there. Nice pickup on the pass. And now a whistle, and what? Waiting for the chains. The clock is stopped now with 3 minutes left to go. And they have to get the ball spotted and the chains set. You don't have to wait for the chains to get set to run the clock. Just the ball needs to be down. But here we go. And that's going to be a fake to Daxter. Brock again. He's doing it on the ground. Gain of about 7 there. 2:43 and counting.
Second down, 3.
Brock has 47 yards. Daxter has 46. And back to pass. Looking. He's going to go to Caden again. Another first down.
Gibbons on the tackle.
Caden with his 5th catch.
Good for a Pirate. First down.
83 yards. Trips to the left. Caleb Rombach alone on the right side. And rolling left again. Turning the hips. And there's going to be a hold on the play. Flips it forward to Daxter. And Daxter gets by. He is going to be wrapped down, but there was immediate flag, and this is going to be a holding on Grantsburg. And again, it's just, we've seen a lot of penalties against Grantsburg here tonight. It's not quite in tune. So instead of a big pickup there by Daxter Schultz, it's going to set Grantsburg back to the 43-yard line and be First and 20 with 2:01 left to go. Yeah, I heard Cameron coach say, watch the screen. That's kind of what I was thinking too. Daxter Schultz, a middle screen right now. Cameron really bunched up, and they do send somebody. They tried to belly it up. Oh, they pass that forward. Oh, here's Reese. Reese! He's free! And he's in for the touchdown. Improvisation. And the Pirates score again.
On the run.
That is going to be a touchdown pass, I think, from Daxter Schultz. I mean, he was kind of under duress. I don't think it was supposed to be, but good job by Daxter and Reese to be ready for that. Cameron got in on that so quickly. All right. Grantsburg calling a timeout here. Well, that was fun because my computer just decided to turn off all of a sudden. No warning. So we missed the 2-point conversion, which didn't go Grantsburg's way, and missed the kickoff. And I think we got you back in time for that first down play. Sorry about that, but we are back. We'll get all the things back how they're supposed to be here. It's going to just take me a second to set this back up. Yeah, I bought a new computer, so just couldn't get it ready in time. So Grantsburg and Cameron. And confirm next game. Let's see. And it is 28-0 Grantsburg leads. Grantsburg was unsuccessful on the 2-point conversion. And here we go. And back to pass. Getting out of the tackle. Now Julene throws him backwards. I think that was Julene. I took my glass. Yeah, Justin Julene got the tackle, got the sack. And Grantsburg's going to call another timeout. I think their final timeout. That's Justin's first sack of the year. 1:03 left to go. Grantsburg would like to get it in to the end zone one more time. Try to get to that 35-point mark. All right. What else do I need to fix here? Anything? Yeah, probably need to pop that out. Let's see. Yeah, Rubber Band Man said, we are back. At least I got to see Reese's TD. Way to go, Grantsburg. Yeah, I thought the same thing. It's like, oh my gosh, at least they got to see that play. And I looked down right before the 2-point conversion, I think, and it's like shutting down. So hopefully we don't have that problem again. Oh, we need to put, why aren't the ads running, guys? Huh.
We're down on 23.
I know why. All right, here we go. Back to pass. Pressure. Ball is loose. Picked up by a lineman, and he gets smoked. And this will be 4th down. Grantsburg can't stop the ball, or stop the clock, I mean. So a big hit there. Henry Quintana is coming out with a, I think he's the one who popped him one. His arm is kind of dangling at his side, not dangling, but he's obviously in some pain.
4th down, 23.
So here we go. They're going to run this clock down under 20 seconds now. They might even take the penalty. I don't know. 15, and they are going to take the timeout. 14.2 seconds left to go. And with this having to restart, I think I lost a few things here, but That's okay. We'll figure stuff out. No sweat. Let's see. Yeah. All right. We'll play the ads at halftime here. Just got to get them reconnected. Sorry, doing a little bit of behind-the-scenes work now since we had that little miscue, but it's okay. Down the corner. Community. So here we go. The punt is away. It's a line drive punt, and Levi will just let it go. It's going to roll to about the 50. Caleb, what are you doing, guy? So with 4.6 seconds left to go, one play left. We'll see what they have in store here. We have seen Brock. He can throw it probably about that far. Maybe that'd probably be his max if they wanted to try a Hail Mary. See what they come out with. They've got two guys split wide to the left, one kind of in. Now he's right behind the tackle. Caleb's on the right side. They're just going to run it here with Daxter Schultz. Daxter to the 40. Look, oh, he slipped down at the 33. The old turf monster got him, and Cameron might have been injured on that play, unfortunately. Dang. Hopefully it's just the wind, because they kind of collided awkwardly.
Class reunion represented here, is that right?
All right, so Grantsburg 28, Cameron 0. We're going to take a quick break and be back with the initials game. We're gonna have to get a little more. We gotta get a little more creative with this. So just a second. We're definitely gonna get these ads on. These people trust us, so we're gonna do that. Let's see, ad existing. How would that work? Okay. All right. Are we gonna play? Is it gonna play? It is not wanting to play anything here. Well, shoot. Yeah, that happens when we've got tech issues. Things go haywire. You can't fix them on the fly. I'll think about it tonight and think, oh, I could have tried that. But I can't think of what to do to get these ads to play. We did get through all four of our sponsors in the first half. Grantsburg Telecom, Northwood Tech, longtime sponsor, just renewed with us. Thank you, Northwood Tech. Burnett Medical Center always has been such a fantastic sponsor over the years. And the newest video ads that we have are from the Air Force, so the Air Force Reserve. So appreciate you guys. Sorry about the little snafu here with the computer shutting down on me. Didn't reconnect those things, and so and I can't get them connected for some reason. So sorry about that. I think I could if I shut this down again, which we don't want to do. So let's look at some stats before we get to the initials game. Nick doing double duty, does such a good job on the camera and does stats as well. You wouldn't even know it. Let's see, for Cameron. Leading rusher is A.J. Guerra. He has 3 carries, 10 yards. He got hurt on his last one. It was a 5-yard loss, and he hasn't been back in. He got smothered on that play. Shimko has 5 carries and 8 yards. Givens, 3 carries minus 1 yard. Great job by Grantsburg. Guerra passed 7 times and just had the 1 completion, also had an interception. So 1 for 7 for 9 yards and an interception. All right, here we go. Nick's going to scan the crowd. If you know these people, text them and have them wave at us. Shimko came in. His first pass was picked off by Caleb Rombach, and then he ended 1 for 3 for 4 yards. Silvernail has 2 catches for 9 yards. Grassman has 1 catch for 4 yards for Cameron. So Grantsburg's defense really shutting down Cameron here in the first half. Grantsburg rushing. Daxter 10 carries for 63 yards. Brock Matheny 8 carries for 47. Reese Jensen 3 carries for 74 yards and a touchdown, a 58-yard touchdown run near the end of the half. Levi Anderson has 2 carries for 9 yards, but he has a touchdown. Micah, no, what does that say? What's this say, Nick? Oh, okay. Never mind. Let's see. Through the air, Brock Matheny has 15 attempts and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's 10 for 15, 108 or 103 yards and 1 touchdown. Passing, Levi Anderson actually. Yeah, Levi has a 4-yard touchdown pass, and then Daxter would really have gotten, it was a lateral? Oh, they called it a lateral. Okay. Receiving-wise, Caden Matheny with 5 catches already for 83 yards. Caleb Brombach has 1 for 3. Reese has 2 for 14, or 2 for 11. He got a touchdown. And then Ryder Anderson, 3 for 12 yards. So kind of a crazy game so far, I'd say. But Grantsburg does have a 28-0 lead. Let's take a look at the initials game. Again, the initials are FS. I don't see any comments. Hopefully the comments are working. That's kind of a big deal, so people don't think I'm pulling a fast one on them. Oh, there he is. All right. Yeah, there we go. Attaboy. Guy in the yellow or the blaze orange hat. All right. There we go. Let's get into it, baby. All right. All right, fun. Cameron fan over there. All right, so FS. Clue number 1, if you're not familiar with this is, I give you 6 clues. The first one's kind of like pretty tough to get the answer on. Last one's pretty easy. All right, Kate hears me, and yes, it looks like we're up to snuff here. So here we go. All the answers will begin with the initials FS. Clue number 1, launched January 1st, 1980. Launched January 1st, 1980. Clue number 2, its creator did not like the idea of recurring characters. Its creator did not like the idea of recurring characters. I just saw Matt Humple. This is, he says, let's go, but it's not for the football game. It's for this game. Matt's fantastic. So you guys have your work cut for you. All right, so again, January 1st, 1980, didn't like recurring characters. Clue number 3 included talking animals. Flight Simulator, Freak Show, both are wrong. Included talking animals. Clue number 4 was seen in newspapers. Was seen in newspapers. Clue number 5, The lunar face of the moon we can't see from Earth. The lunar face of the moon we cannot see from Earth. Mikey got it. Oh, so did Kate. Kate Laney got it. The far side. Mariah right behind her. Did I? Oh, wait. I clicked the wrong one there. Kate got it first. Mariah.
Okay, it's 50-50
Sonia. Sonia forgot that the first letter is F. All right.
50-50.
What are we looking at here, Nick? The Jensens.
3889847.
There's Norman. Norman, Mike, and Peggy.
9847.
Oh, if Zach's watching, that's his roommate. All right, yep, that's right. Sonia. All right, the final answer there, or final clue was Gary Larson was the genius behind this iconic comic. All right. Another one for FS. Clue number 1 was involved in a Saturday Night Live Cartier ad parody. Was involved in a Saturday Night Live Cartier ad parody. Clue number 2, Tweak was given one in the 2017 South Park episode titled Put It Down. Tweak was given one in the 2017 South Park episode titled Put It Down. Clue number 3 can be stainless steel, copper, plastic, titanium, and more. Can be stainless steel, copper, plastic, titanium, and more. Here's the student section. Clue number 4 was a cultural phenomenon in 2017. Was a cultural phenomenon in 2017. Clue number 5. It's typically three-pronged. It's typically three-pronged. Sorry, I'll say it again. Typically three-pronged. Yes, Heather Anderson got it. Fidget spinner is correct. Fidget spinner, FS. Final clue was often described as a stress-relieving toy. All righty then. Is it just skipping us? Are we right in between it, or is it going to hit us? It's raining downtown, practically. The bane of my existence. I hear you. That's funny. All right, FS. Let's do another one. Clue number 1, connected to Chris Farley and Pump Up the Jam. Connected to Chris Farley and Pump Up the Jam. Is that John? He does, huh? He's not going to look? All right, connected to Chris Farley and Pump Up the Jam. Clue number 2, connected to Margot Robbie in 2017. Connected to Margot Robbie in 2017. Clue number 3, connected to the Iron Lotus in 2007. Connected to the Iron Lotus in 2007. Matt Humple, who else, says Nick? Figure skating. We thought you might have lost connection here, Matt. No, he got it figure skating after probably 2, wasn't it? Sheesh. So Iron Lotus, Cutting Edge. Clue number 5 was connected to metals. Clue number 6, this has been performed by Scott Hamilton, Michelle Kwan, and Nancy Kerrigan. Figure skating. Yeah, great movie. I assume you're talking about The Cutting Edge. All right, there's somebody. There's a lone star on the fence on his phone. See if he can. Somebody text that guy. All right. Matt's getting a little older, says Matt. Yeah, I hear ya. All right, let's do one more. We got here, minute 54 plus probably a little bit extra time. Grantsburg's not down here. See, the ambulance has come to, and they're leaving. So hopefully everything's all right. Renee has been very busy, and I see she's down here on Grantsburg's bench as Koenig has come down to get taped. All right, let's see. Still FS. Clue number 1, connected to Burt Reynolds, Brooke, I'm stumped. Koepka, Koepka, Brooks Koepka, and singer Jake Owen. Burt Reynolds, Brooks Koepka, and singer Jake Owen. Clue number 2, its motto in English is strength, skill, and character. Its motto in English is strength, skill, and character. I don't think they're going to see a... Kate Laney. Woo! Look at that. Paula right behind her. That was only 2 clues, maybe just 1. Burt Reynolds, pretty famous FSU guy. Is that how you guys knew it? It's all Keith. Right on, right on. All right. Good stuff. I'm going to go ahead and put a user in timeout. Yeah, that sounds about right. There we go. All Keith. All right, Florida State. That's correct. So located at a state capital, their nickname translates to runaway or wild one. Clue number 5 was they wear garnet and gold. Clue number 6 is featured athletes such as Jaden Ramsey, Jameis Winston, and Deion Sanders. So Kate Laney, Kate and Keith, Keith and Kate, getting it done. All right, what do we got? Zeros on the clock, I think. It's hard to tell what's happening here. Oh, the Pirates are going to do some calisthenics, so we can do a quick one. They put 3 minutes on there. Let's do one more. Oh, that's cool. We'll take a timeout for that, Sonia. Riker says he's having fun watching Dax. Dax read to him today for the kickoff to reading event for elementary first grade. Riker is a huge fan. That's awesome. Caleb was really excited to be doing that too. So that's awesome. I love that they get to go up there and read to the youngsters. Cool. Well, it's nice to hear from you, Riker. I'm glad you're enjoying the game. All right. We'll do this one really, really quickly. All right. Here. This one's in honor of Riker. This is something that Riker would know in kindergarten, first grade. So here we go. We're going to go really quick, though. Clue number 1 of FS dates back to at least the 1950s. Clue number 2 includes eliminations. Clue number 3 involves boundaries. Did you get it, Mike? Did I hear you? Oh, you said it?
Check.
Oh, yeah. Clue number 4, Nick got it, often occurs on asphalt, concrete, or any hard surface. Asphalt, concrete, or any hard surface. Clue number 5 involves the bouncing of a rubber ball. And clue number 6, a classic elementary school game. And Kate spits it out. Four square? 4? Mariah says 4 square. Matt Humple. Man. We're going to give it to Kate. I think I knew what she was talking about there. Kate is on fire, says Mariah. Kate is on fire. Keith and Kate getting it done here tonight. So that is going to wrap it up, you guys. Thanks for being good sports. And we're about ready to get the second half underway. Grantsburg leads 28-0. So we'll likely see starters here until maybe if Grantsburg can get it to running clock. Cameron will be kicking off for the first time in the game. Pirates kicked it off to start the game and have shut Cameron out, obviously, here, 28-0. So first chance the Comets will get to kick it away. Wouldn't be too surprised to see something short, try to get the ball here to start the second half. Cameron coming off a pretty close game against Webster last week.
Miles Jackson tees the ball for the Comets.
So Jackson will kick it off. And the second half is underway as he kicks it deep. It'll drive Daxter back. He drops it, picks it up at the 15. A little bit of a seam up the middle. He's running through it. Daxter Schultz, and he's got one guy to beat, and he can't do it, but a really nice return to start off the second half out to the 45-yard line, maybe the 44 in Cameron territory to start things off here in this second half. Let's see. Just reading. Kate will take credit this time. All right, good to know. En Fuego going the Spanish. Mandy. Derek said, let's go. And here we go. Grantsburg in good field position to start the second half. 1st and 10. And they get Cameron to jump off sides once again. That is, I think, the 4th offside call on Cameron on just a hard count. And that's just part of Grantsburg's routine. Sometimes they'll do the hard count, see if you can get them to jump, but it's just to see kind of what the defense is out there to make the actual call, where Brock will look to the sideline and call it out. Now he probably has the call. Here it is. It's a handoff to Daxter. Always a good call. Oh, Bubba with a nice lead block, and Daxter, fueled by his reading this morning to Riker, drives forward to the 27-yard line. A lot of want to in those legs of Daxter Schultz. See if the Pirates come out with a little sense of urgency, a little pep in their step, or whatever they kind of didn't have in the first half. And here we go. It's a handoff to Daxter. Daxter patient, and that was really bizarre. It was snapped right as the referee blew his whistle to start the clock. I'm not sure why he was blowing the whistle there, because I guess the chains had to be reset. See, I don't think it was some confusion from everybody. A 3-yard gain, 2-yard gain for Schultz. And here's a handoff to Schultz. Schultz sidestepping, making a move, still on his feet, now dragged down by 2 or 3 Silver helmets. And another first down inside the 15-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Grantsburg as they move the ball quickly here to start the second half. It'll be Anderson in for Matheny as the quarterback. 2 guys split left. It's Kwalik out there. Here's Reese Jensen, and it'll be a handoff to Reese. No, it'll be Anderson. Anderson kicking it outside. 1 guy to beat, stiff arm, and he's lost his balance near the 2-yard line. Shimko, I think, got the tackle, or was at least the first to get to him. Tripped him up enough, and now Jensen is out, but Levi Anderson will stay in as the quarterback, it looks like. And Grantsburg is going to bunch things way up. And it's going to be Anderson trying to find the end zone, and I think he did. He got into the end zone for the touchdown. And here it is again. So a somewhat important two-point conversion here, or will they kick the extra point? I think they're going to try to kick it. They are. I see Tyler McCormick coming in. His big brother, of course, did a fantastic job kicking for Grantsburg over his tenure. So Tyler will come out there. I see it'll be held by Axel Hale. So trying to get that 35th point. Here's the snap. It's good. Kick is up, and it is beautiful. Tyler McCormick making it 35-0, and he's going to get some pats on the head from fellow juniors, a lot of them. That looked really good, and a nice drive to start that second half for Grantsburg. And I think they kind of were looking to see if they were going to have that kind of start. I'm sure it wasn't all roses and lollipops at halftime for Grantsburg. Yes, they had the nice lead, but kind of sloppy, kind of lethargic. So coming out and scoring there in that first drive was pretty big. And that will be running clock now for the rest of this game, which is good. I know, like, the Ellsworth game was delayed because of thunderstorms in the it's kind of a weird weather system here tonight. So what is an official game, Mike? What's an official game? Three quarters? If it gets called, I don't know either. All right, I've stumped Mike. It's like Stump the Schwab back in the day on ESPN. Oh. Mike's looking. Coaches are looking up here for some reason. Oh, you got a special delivery, a bratwurst from Kelly. Hey, thank you. Oh, not for me? That's his second brat, by the way. It's fine. I haven't had anything to eat. It's fine. One cough drop. And that one's angled again, and it's too sharp of an angle, and it's going to be out of bounds again for Levi Anderson. Got to find the sweet spot there for that kick. It's the second one that's been kicked out of bounds. So to the 35-yard line. And again, Renee's going to have to travel to the other side of the field. Another Cameron Comet is needing tending to. I think she spent more time over there than she has on Grantsburg sideline tonight as the trainer. Of course, owner of Physical. She does such a good job with the students and the athletes here. And that is going to be a trouble play as Levi finally brings him down. That's going to be a loss on the play for Shimko. D liked the start of the half. D. Hale says, good start to the half. So no gain on the play. 2nd and 10. Guerra has been out since the middle of the second quarter. Throwing and knocked away. Reese Jensen able to get his hand on it right when it got to the receiver Martinson. There's a flag on the play.
Illegal motion called against the Comets.
Yeah, I thought they moved a little early there. Grantsburg does decline the penalty. Should be 3rd and 10 now. Just getting texts from my We Are Ellsworth guy. The game keeps getting delayed down there. He said he's hearing an 8:30 start. I think they're playing Spooner tonight. No, they're playing Amory tonight. So that just keeps being delayed. So they might not get that game in tonight. Back to pass, Shimko. Now he's under some pressure. Lots of pressure, and he is sacked! Bubba Quimby with a massive tackle for loss. Quarterback sack. And for Bubba, that's his 4th or 5th sack. He might have had one earlier in the game. That is a loss of 15 yards on that sack. Again, the clock is running. So after this change of possession, it'll still run. That punt is not as good as his first one. It angles, and it'll get close to where the line to gain would have been for the Cameron offense. So a rough start for Cameron here in this second half. Grantsburg with a big kick return, moved it down the field quickly, and then a 3-and-out with a bullet. That big sack on 3rd down. And the Pirates have it again in great field position at the 44-yard line, back in Cameron territory. Tighter coverage on the outside. Brock gonna pull it again. Now he'll throw it, and he finds Reese. Reese spins, and he spins into the tackle. Tackle on the play, Brandon Reynolds. Nice pickup on the play. It'll be 2nd and short for Grantsburg. Justin Kwolek into the game for the Pirates. I formation, Kwolek the lead back. He's going to get the ball. He's got some room. He's got the first down. He's still on his feet inside the 25, and he is close to the 20 to the 21-yard line. Nice run by Justin Kwolek. His first run. $15-yard pickup for Kwolek. 5:40 and counting here in the 3rd quarter. Again, an I formation, Kwolek the lead back. And this time it'll go to Daxter. Daxter's got a hole. Daxter! Touchdown! Daxter Schultz into the end zone. 114 yards and a couple just the one touchdown, Nick. So that's his first touchdown of the game. Another extra point coming up. Snap, spot, kick is up. Ooh, did he yank it? He did not. That's another extra point. 42-0, Grantsburg leads. Did Grantsburg find another kicker here with the last name McCormick? Perhaps they have. All right, with the scoring play, that does stop the clock as the teams can reconvene. Paula, Kwolek is your grandson. That's awesome. I think I saw that once before. Yeah, a nice run there by Justin. 5:24 remaining here. It's all Grantsburg here on the 5th game of the season. It's hard to believe that the season is now half over, the regular season. Of course, Grantsburg hoping to get back to Camp Randall. That's level 5 of the playoffs. So Grantsburg's hoping that it's only a third of the way through the season here. And they've really come out this second half and played much better. And just they've had the ball twice and stopped Cameron. Cameron may have negative yards for the game now with that big, what was that, a 15-yard sack. Who are we going for here? Who are we looking at? That Tricia? I couldn't tell that quick. What's that? Oh, it was Justin's mom. All right, here we go. And Levi boots it. That's a nice little kick, and it's taken by one of the up guys at the 24. Going all the way across the field, changing course, sneaking through. That's a decent return. My dad would always say, just run up the field. So he took it at the 24, got out to about the 33, so about a 9-yard return there. Tackled by Axel Hale. There you go. That was Michael Gronsky, I think, on the return. All right, 1st and 10, and now we're seeing some newer players come into the game. And out comes Reese Jensen. And coming in was Jake Feit. He's going to go play out on the left side, left cornerback for Jake. Shimko will hand it off. Oh, that's submarined quickly. And Bubba Quimby with another tackle. That might have been in the backfield. So Bubba came into the game with 6 tackles for loss. That's another one for him. He might have a couple more in this one, including that big sack. So Devin Holmstrom getting set to check into the game. It's an all-junior secondary now. Here's a pass. Oh, it's a little screen, little bubble there. Fairly good, but another junior, Daxter Schultz, makes the tackle. And Sawyer Spate comes to the sideline. Out comes Caden Matheny, a senior. Let's see. Is Devin a junior? Devin's a sophomore. Let's see. So a lot of juniors out there, but Julene, Bubba Quimby still seniors. Henry Quintana's still out there, starting linebacker. And Rockensock. So I guess kind of jumping the gun here. But there are a few subs out there now. Grantsburg's working him in. Shimko in the shotgun. He's going to try passing. A little bit of pressure. Fires it incomplete.
Pass ball is incomplete.
Looked like he was trying for Gronsky there. It's going to be 4th and 6. And Cameron, what are they going to do here? This is just tough. Yards have been hard to come by here in this second half. Levi is going in to return a punt, so they are in punt return, but have to be aware of a and Axel and Grantsburg is going to get flagged for 12 men on the field, and that's a bad punt, but they're going to get to redo it and maybe make a decision here. This will be a 5-yard penalty. So I heard Grantsburg saying we only had 10. Axel jumped out onto the field. The flag flew, but if it was only 10 on the field, then he would have been okay to come on and come back off. See if they pick up the flag or not. And now a timeout called by Cameron. So I don't, what the heck? What is going on? Okay, so either it's a penalty, and it does look like they're going to walk it off. So 4th and 1, they're going to have 12 men on the field for Grantsburg. So some miscounting there. I know the voice of who was saying there's only 10 out on the field. I won't say his name. Just talk to him tonight when he comes home about it. Minute 58 left to go. The clock does stop with the timeout called by Cameron. Thank you to our officials. Can't play the sport without these officials. Thank you to them for continuing to be a part of the game. And these guys have done a nice job here tonight by my estimation. So Cameron's changed their mind. It looks like they're going to go for it here. And a quick pass. It's tipped by Daxter Schultz. And that's incomplete. It'll be a turnover on downs. And that saved a pretty big play. It looked like there was some room to run if that ball is completed, but Daxter leapt into the air, did his best. Andrew Van Ginkel almost came down with it too. But a pass defensed by Daxter. Now he's going to check out of the game on defense, or on offense, I mean. It looks like the starting offensive line is back in action, and it's going to be Levi is the quarterback here. And what do we have? This is, no, that is Sawyer Spaten finding some room. Nice run for Sawyer. First down for Grantsburg. This might end up being the last play of the third quarter here. Under a minute to go. So I think Daxter's night is over, and so is Brock Matheny. We'll see who else gets pulled out. I see Caden taking some high fives on the sideline. I think his night's over. Reese Jensen probably as well. Here's Levi following the lead block of Sawyer Spate. He's hunting for somebody. Now Levi puts his shoulder into it. The hockey player falls forward for about 4 on that play. And that will likely do it here. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Grantsburg scoring a couple times here in the third quarter. Now trying to preserve the shutout. They'll have it second and about 6 when the quarter starts. And thank you again to our sponsors with the whole hiccup with the laptop turning off. It messed up my program, so I can't get the ads to play, but really appreciate Northwood Tech, Grantsburg Telecom, Burnett Medical Center, and Air Force National Guard. Just got a text from Jeff Ferendorf, my guy in Ellsworth. The game has been canceled in Ellsworth between the Amory Warriors and the Ellsworth Panthers. They're going to do it tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock. So there you go. If you were wondering, I know Matt Humpel's a big Amory guy. I don't know if he's still on the broadcast with us. Maybe since the Warriors weren't on. All right, switch that to the fourth quarter here. We got ourselves a little stew going. 12 minutes left to go. Running clock here for the rest of the game. 42-0. Grantsburg taking care of business here against the Cameron Comets. Grantsburg's going to go to 5-0 on the season. Cameron's still looking for that first win. They were stout. They played really well for a while. I think Grantsburg just kind of wore them down. But so they're going to get one. They're going to get one here this year. It's tough to play Grantsburg. Grantsburg a really good team, and then here at Grantsburg's home as well. Talked to a few of the guys, Grantsburg guys, and how much they love playing at Cameron. That stadium you guys have is just amazing. We love that place. Great place to watch a game too. So here we go. Anderson. And he will, no, he's going to take it himself after a long look. Anderson, and he's going to be tackled near the 10. Gain of about, 12, 13 yards there for Levi Anderson. He's got a lot of rushing yards too. Anderson's going to come out, and looks like it's Axel Hale time. Axel, with the clock running here, he's going to get a shot at it, and more starters come out. Dylan Seeger, back in action, did a great job. Bubba Quimby also getting some congratulations on the sideline. See, Henry Quintana is also out. I formation behind Axel. Hale hands it off to the first guy through. That's Justin Qualick. Knifing his way, nosing his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Justin Qualick. Take another look here. Justin, the up back. He's had a couple of nice carries tonight. That one ends in a Pirate touchdown. Grantsburg leads now 48-0. Grantsburg, this is the most the Pirates have scored this year. They scored 46 against St. Croix Falls, 36 against Cadott last week. I see Sam Rockensock split off to the left. McCormick, I can't see everybody over there. Axel back to throw. He's running up the field. He's going to make his way into the end zone. Axel Hale into the end zone to make it a 50-0 lead. Forgot to turn the ambient mic up. I'm sorry, guys. That adds a lot, doesn't it? Sorry. All right. So the Pirates lead now 50-0 with 11:16 left. Just doing a little business work, making sure the Amory-Ellsworth game will be on We Are Ellsworth tomorrow. He said he can do it, so that is fantastic. A little Saturday afternoon action, high school football from Ellsworth. All right. Here we go. This is going to be Tyler McCormick kicking it off. He's going to go deep down the middle. Good kickoff. Bounces. 2 bounces, and the third one's into the end zone. Tyler McCormick, a touchback. All right, now it's all Grantsburg wants now is to keep that goose egg up there. Let's see, new guys out on the field, all sorts of them. I see Archie Hale is the near side safety. Here comes Axel Hale. He's going to play linebacker. I think we were just short somebody, so he said, I'll do it. And here we go. Ball might be on the ground, and I think Grantsburg recovered, according to the Pirates, near the bye. And do I see a signal? I don't need to see a signal because I see the teams swapping. So Cameron also bringing in some reserves as well, and that was a missed handoff, it looked like, ended up on the ground. I didn't see who recovered the ball. So the Pirate offense will go out there, and it'll be Axel Hale taking the helm for now. We might end up, as time continues, see some Jake Peterson. He's the third-string quarterback. But Axel's going to get a crack at it here. He only had a couple of, actually only just the one play and then the 2-point conversion, so they're going to give him a shot at it here. 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line. And he's going to toss it off to the right. Is that Archie? Archie with his first reception as a varsity ball player from his big brother. And that is me. Okay, here comes Devin Holmstrom. Out comes Kwalik. Let's see, who else is coming in? Randon Fickbaum's coming in. Archie's coming out. Saucy's coming out. All right, we'll see if we can get 7. That's Eli Olson's out there. Number 61 is Chase Cook. I'll get the rest of the guys in a second to see. Looks like Jake Fight to the near side here. Axel in the shotgun. High snap. He's going to hand it off to Holmstrom. He's got to hold on to the ball. He does. He's tackled for a gain maybe of a yard. Not much there for Devin.
Tackled by Brandon Kearns.
And Brandon Kearns on the tackle. 8:40 and counting. Left to go. 3rd and 6 as Axel gets the call from his coach, also his father. Two guys split to the right, one to the left. And Axel surveys from the shotgun. He's going to hand it off Randon on the right side. Randon's fast. He's got a first down. He finds himself in the end zone. Is it a touchdown or was he out? Touchdown! Brandon Fickbaum. So the Pirates now up 56-0. Clock stops on the score. 8:10 left to go. Grantsburg will go for 2 here, it looks like. Adam and Axel talking it over. 13-yard touchdown run for Brandon Fickbaum. Yeah, we have used up our entire, well, whatever you did there. What is that? Oh. It's well, you're not fired, so you're good. All right, what do we have here? Trips to the left, and it's Holmstrom in the backfield with Hale. Hale's going to roll left. Hale might want to run it again. In fact, he does. Another 2-point conversion for Axel.
Hale runs it in for the 2-point conversion.
So Grantsburg scored, kicked it off. The first play from Cameron after the ensuing kickoff was a fumble, and then Grantsburg was able to score a couple plays later. And now it's become a rout here in the fourth quarter. 58-0, the Pirates taking it to the Comets. Colton Bloom checking into the game. This is a tough spot. Those second stringers aren't going to get a lot of playing time because now the third string guys are going to get some time. But let's see. Oh, don't fall. Okay, good. So the word just came in from the officials. They're just going to run the clock and never stop it, even on score or whatnot. So we've got 8:06 left to go in real time. Here's the kickoff. Tyler McCormick, another boomer, and it's down to the 7-yard line. Good return to the 20, and then Devin Holmstrom tackles him at the 23, 24-yard line. And the Cameron Comets will have 7 minutes and 45 seconds to try to make something happen here. And Alex was negligent on getting the tee, and now he is hearing it from his mom. And Tyler went and got it himself. Oh, boy, Alex. He's going to get in some trouble for that. Oh, he's going to sit on the sideline by himself. Here's the handoff. Stopped. Get it if you can. There's Alex. He loves being a T-boy, and he's so mad at himself that he missed his chance there. He takes it seriously. He knows the T-boy for Northwestern, so he's really hoping that Northwestern and Grantsburg play as the rain starts coming down. We just have to suffer for 7 minutes with the rain. I would imagine this is going to drive some of the people out of here. A little bit of rain. Yep, I see people getting up. Back to pass. Throws it. Incomplete. Over the head of everybody. Clock continues to run. So we are going to do a quick, as it's starting to rain inside the booth here. That's just what my laptop needs, guys. So we are going to shut this down right when the game is over, just to kind of to clean this stuff up. Normally we like to watch the post-game festivities, but with it raining inside the booth here, we're gonna call it quits. They're chanting something. I don't know what they're chanting on the Grantsburg sideline. And what do we have here? Ball's on the ground again. It stays on the ground. Ball is still on there. Oh, it's picked up into the end zone. Another touchdown for Grantsburg. That was Fickbaum again. Randon with his second touchdown of the night. One rushing, one scoop and score, and it's 64-0. Wow. And they are not going to stop the clock. So we're 5 minutes away. You want to grab that? Okay, he's got it now. Yeah, this game has definitely gotten away from Cameron here. It was 28-0 at halftime. And that's, I think, Jake Peterson handing it off. And Randon, I think he stayed. Oh, Fickbaum couldn't get into the end zone there. And that was Jake Peterson in and handing it off. 4.5 minutes left to go. And again, we're going to just wrap things up real quick. No post game or anything, as we just want to try to beat the rain out of here. Yeah, take that mic out. Yeah, thank you. So no ambient mic at the moment. That was outside too. We want to preserve that. Thank you all for staying with us here. It's 266 people still watching. We love having you with us from Cameron, from Grantsburg, from all over the place. Love bringing you these games. Thank you to all of our sponsors. You've seen them on the bottom of the screen. We have like KJ's Fresh Market, one of our newest sponsors, and we've had sponsors for as long as we've been doing this. Here's another kickoff. It's an end over end, a little bit shorter. That's mishandled, retreating at the 15. Now to the left side, tripped up. Ball comes loose, it looked like, maybe. It's very wet out there now. The ball is going to be very slippery. Yeah, that all can afford to get wet. So I don't want to pack up quite yet, just because all these kids, I love getting them a chance to be on the big screen here. Let's see who's coming in there. Well, that guy doesn't even have a number. Number 73, no number. Tristan Voxthal maybe, 72 in the scorebook. Under 3 minutes. Here's a toss left, and he will go out of bounds. Clock continues to run. Now, Grantsburg doesn't want to let up some big play here. That'd be kind of a letdown. Now, number 59, who also is not in the darn program. Everybody's getting a chance here tonight. You can see that rain coming down hard now. We've avoided it for almost the entire game. I'm glad they started the game half an hour ahead of time. Almost 2 minutes left. And this will be a handoff on the left side. Nothing doing for Cameron there. New quarterback is number 7, Dylan Jorgensen. Yeah, you heard it. Jake Peterson on the tackle. Under 2 minutes left to go. D. Hale says, way to go, Pirates. Sarah Johnson letting us know Chautauqua won, so both teams 5-0, 3-0 in the conference. They match up next week in Chautauqua, so that'll be a big one again. And that's a toss to the right. Oh, look out! Oh, almost making the big tackle, and now a host of Pirates. Sam Rockenstock upset with himself for missing that tackle, but the rest of the Pirates able to gather together and take him down. 4th and 3. Under a minute to go. And it looks like Cameron is coming out to punt. This would be, it's kind of risky here. There's the snap. And the punt is away. Archie Hale, he's going to let it go. And that's going to do it, you guys. I don't think Grantsburg's going to run a play with 20 seconds left. They're going to line things up and head to another undefeated record. Chautauqua and Grantsburg next week from Chautauqua. We will get you the link to that live stream. They'll do their own. So Grantsburg victorious here, 64-0. We're going to wrap things up. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thanks to Nick for doing the video. My name's Bob Brombach. We will see you next time. Thanks for watching high school football on We Are Cameron and We Are Grantsburg, both part of the We Are Network.